the very end of May is when I feel the nature is the most alive. Especially on a day like this, with bright sunlight and clear blue skies. I hear the birds and all the bright green leaves all around. Quite interesting. I've been hiking through some marshes just now, and I was through a bit of a thick pine forest just before that, and here I am in a birch forest. This is maybe the only place I personally know that is like this. So beautiful to see all those white trees and the bright green leaves like this. It's not that big part of the forest apparently. I mean, right over there you have some pine and spruce, and same over there, and probably straight ahead too. But in this small section there is definitely more birch than anything else. Beautiful. In just a few months, all those flowers like these will become blueberries. Delicious, sweet blueberries. And if you're lucky and get here before anyone else, you can pick quite a few liters of wild blueberries. also known as the Bear, hiked this route for the first time, and we actually had a bit hard time finding the trail, especially after the marshlands or swamp or whatever you want to call it over there. And I've seen they have remarked it, because earlier you only had this vacant blue mark, but now several places along these routes I've seen those blue wooden pendulums hanging from branches, and also the arrow down by the wood road, forest road, and it's great. I mean, getting out can be hard for many people, and especially if you don't know where to go, and great marked trails like this definitely help people getting out more. And it's not that long, it's estimated 1.5 hours up to the top and down on the other side. And along the route you get to see a couple of small lakes or ponds. On the top it's a great view, which I will show you later on, and it's not that hard of a trail. It's not that hard of a trail. Mixing Norwegian and English ain't always that easy, especially when the head thinks faster than the mouth are able to speak, because there is no manuscript for me when I walk like this. Just speak from the top of my head. You gotta see this. Look at that. I don't think this lake is very deep, but it is definitely beautiful. Probably not much fish, but some, probably. Wow. So much birds singing everywhere. No matter where I turn, I hear a new song. So complex. At least to me it sounds very complex. Unfortunately, I am scaring them away with my heavy steps and my talking. But they will come back. Although that one isn't particularly scared. There it flew. Another little pond. If I'm not mistaken now, the path will lead me up here, then over some bare rocks, mountain, and then straight up to the top. But it's quite a while since we walked here, so I might be mistaken. Only time will tell, I guess. Those bare rocks mountain I mentioned, it was not how I remembered it. Because this ain't the rock, if I remember right. The top, it's in that direction, that's for sure. This is about 330, 340 meters above sea level, and if you look out here, you have quite the view. I think it's possible for me to spot the ocean just in between those trees. Quite hard to see on the camera, but I think I can see it shining over there. And the top is waiting for me. So is my coffee in the backpack and some water. I still haven't figured out if it's popular anywhere else than in Scandinavia, or if it even exists anywhere else in Scandinavia. But these are the flowers of lingonberries, those sour, bright red berries, of which we make jello, jam, and stuff like that. It's quite delicious if you have them with, for example, meatballs and stuff like that, pork chops even. And if you mix in a bit of blueberries, you don't have to add the sugar. I have seen some tracks and a dump further down, but no animal in sight. No animal in sight. What you just saw was the dump from a moose, and I've seen some tracks from them down by the wetter part of this trail. Now this is the very top, 345 meters above sea, and it's still quite early in the morning, so I'm all alone, even though this place is rather frequently visited. That's also why I tend to go out early, so that I don't meet a lot of people, because I like to have the silence of the woods and enjoy nature mainly on my own. It's something else when you're many people, lots of chatting, and that can be very nice too. Please don't get me wrong, but there is something about being in solitude in nature like this, just reflecting on everything and nothing. That brings peace. Now it looks like I'm getting down to the old gravel road, which I parked. Although I know I have some distance between this part and my car, so there will be some gravel walks now, unfortunately, but that's just how this trail is. And it's a beautiful day. The weather is brilliant, and can't complain, not at all. You can see over there is a small hut of some kind. I think it's the local hunter and fishing organization or club or whatever they call themselves that owns that one. And I think if you pay X amount a year, like a member's fee, you can use all the boats and huts all around in Norway, as long as they're not occupied, of course. And yeah, I think they even have this boat, miniboats.no. Interesting. It's also sponsored by some insurance company and stuff. Boat number 88, it says. Norway's Hunter and Fishing Association, that's what it's called. And here it says, you want to go for a boat ride as a member in the Norwegian Hunter and Fishing Association, you can get access to this boat. And you can scan the QR code or go to that website to find out more. And apparently it's protected by 24 hours of TV surveillance in here. Interesting. I'm getting closer and closer to the car, and I just want to thank you guys for joining me on one of my adventures. And I wanted to remind you to click that likes up button, and if you haven't done that, please subscribe and press that notification bell too. It would help me a lot. Again, thank you so much for joining me here. And see you guys around.